This is crap. It's a Dell Inspiron 620 from 2013, pretty old and pretty bad. But here's the thing, I got this for free. Now here, let me tell you the story of how I got this PC with everything in it that's bad for free. Well, you see, there's this lady, old lady, could barely walk. I cleaned her house. I noticed, hey, you've got a PC laying right there. Mind if I take it? She's like, yeah, sure. Here, have a monitor with it as well. I was like, yay, a free PC. And then I quit. Please, hire me. I'm an expert worker, always reliable. Now, despite this being a free PC, here's the issue. I'm a gamer. G-A-M-E-R. Gamer. Now, for gaming, this PC is bad because it's got like nothing in it. It's got an Intel integrated graphics. I don't remember the processor, so I'm not gonna say it. It's got about 6 gigs of RAM. That's about it. That's all like gamerish stuff, I guess it counts. It doesn't even have an SSD, a hard drive. But I decided, hey, I want to play my Overwatch. So I decided to play my Overwatch that I spent $40. I couldn't play Overwatch because this is not a gamer PC. So I had to go out, learn about PCs, and buy a graphics card. Now here's the issue with that. The power supply in this thing does not support a graphics card. So then I had to go out, learn about power supplies, and buy a power supply. And then it died. Don't trust eBay. I'm very scared of eBay now. Please help me, mommy. So I decided, well, I bought 2 parts, so let's build a PC. Welcome to Building a PC with Joey. Now, for all those noob scrubs out there that don't know how to build a gaming PC, here's what you need. Number 1, you need what's called a motherboard. This is too long and it was very anticlimactic. Motherboard stands for mother. Oh, the pain hurts here because of a roaring dinosaur. That's what motherboard stands for. It's an acronym, boys. Next, what you're also going to need is a CPU. That looks like a G, but it's a C. Trust me, I know. Now, what CPU stands for is come, please, you are amazing. Now, what else you're going to need is something called RAM. It stands for run away, mama. You're gonna die. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. What else you're gonna need to power your epic gamerness is something called a PSU. It's the PS4's discount cousin that decided to go to PC gaming, like a scrub. PC Master Race. Also, now if you really want to increase your gamerness, you're gonna need something called a GPU. Called Get Out of My House Please You. Please. Now, there's other things you need to build a PC, but I don't care. And I can't think of any comedic jokes to make out of them. You know, you got like your hard drive, as hard as mine. So now you see magically floating above my head with the power of editing. I will list out all the parts that I precisely bought to build this totally not budget gaming PC. It's not a budget, trust me, it's good. I'm not scared my motherboard will break because it's not a budget motherboard. Please, S-Rock, don't fail me. Now, let's get to the parts. Number 1, we're gonna need a CPU. I hope I didn't break that. This CPU is an AMD Ryzen 5000 series. It's 52600, I remember. Yes, that's what it is. You see, you got the little CPU in here with stock fan that I'm going to be using because this is totally not a budget build. Now let's just set that here. What else we're going to need is a motherboard. This is an ASRock Fatality B450 Gaming K4. Not all of those were probably necessary, but they sound cool. What else we're going to need is a power supply. This is a Lepton 500, probably the most high-end except for my CPU, this is probably the most not budget thing I got, despite it being only like 50 bucks. It's like 500 gold, 800 plus, 80 plus gold. Everything else is probably like 80 plus bronze except for my CPU, so yeah, I have my priorities right. What else we're also gonna need is a case. This is a Corsair case that I don't remember the name of. It's cool though. It's red. I like red. Like the blood of my enemies. Also, we're gonna need some extra things like a hard drive. 1 terabyte hard drive to hold all my epic gaming moments. I know this is not an SSD because this is totally not a budget gaming build. What else? I probably shouldn't have it on that end. I'm scared. Stuff's sensitive. We're also gonna need a Wi-Fi chip because I don't have LAN in my office. Office. So we're gonna be using this. Hopefully it works and doesn't break. Now, to increase my gamingness, we're gonna need a RAM. This is probably the only RGB thing I have in my case as well. You know, this is not a budget gaming build, but it's an efficiency build. You know the RGB builds you find where they're glowing like the rainbow? This is not that. This is gonna be powerful. It's gonna be able to run Fortnite at thousands of FPS per second. Even though I don't even play Fortnite, it will be able to render that tree better than real life does. Because this is not a gaming budget build. Now, to really exponentially increase our gamerness, we will need a GPU. Now, this is an eBay GPU. This is the only thing I bought used, and I'm very scared this will break because the PSU I bought off of eBay broke, and I had to get this one. So please, this is the thing that started it all. Let's hope this isn't the thing that ends it all. Now, let's actually put these parts together. Ready? Editing magic, and the build. Now, keep in mind, I know that L's capitalized. I don't care. Bite me. Now, to start this all off, we obviously start with what part do you think, Alex?
The cookies.
Yes, exactly. Where did I put them?
All the websites
No, you knew!
Oh.
It's the case! No, that's wrong as well. We start with the motherboard. So I'm just gonna delicious unboxing. Ooh, manuals. Useless. I'm a god. I don't need those. Ah, look, postcard. Yes, mother, I'm going too violent at this. Okay, you got your SATA cables if you want to be able to save those epic gamer Fortnite moments. We also got the I/O shield, so stuff doesn't break. We got a tiny screw. I know what the screw's for, but I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to use it. And we got the god of it all. Let me just pull this bad boy out of here. The plastic box. You know what this can do for you? It can be so many things. It can be a hat. It can be a house. It can be the thing you cry to when your girlfriend breaks up with you. It's so important. And then we've got the motherboard. Okay, let's actually take this bad boy out here and let's build on here so I don't break it. I'm gonna take off my socks so I don't break stuff, because static electricity is dangerous. It can kill you. Like the sun. Markiplier reference. No one's gonna get it. Just... Here. Merry Christmas. The sweet smell of a fresh new motherboard in the morning. I probably shouldn't be touching it by, like, everything. So... This is a motherboard, huh? Interesting. Okay. So, let me introduce you to what the motherboard is. This has everything you need. Look here, you got the CPU slot. This is where your CPU goes. Here, you've got your RAM slot. This is where your RAM goes. Here, you've got your GPU slot. This is where you get out of my house. Please, you're torturing me. You. And it all goes neatly onto this one board. Now, what do I do first? I do my CPU first. We got this bad boy. We just pop him open. Plastic. Merry Christmas. You're eating well tonight. We also got my CPU. This small thing is what does everything for your computer. pop this bad boy out of here. Let's not break it, please. Ah, look at this. The AMD Ryzen 5 what? Yeah, the 5260. Oh no. I think I got the wrong CPU. Okay. So here, Alex, I want to ask you this. As the professional PC builder you are yourself, let me take this off. Where do you put the CPU?
I don't know, maybe in this like Minecraft square. Right
Okay.
there.
Do you just plop it in any way you want?
Yes.
Of course. You totally don't have to align two triangles that I cannot currently find. Hey. Triangle. And then you just align those two and drop it in. As simple as that. Don't push it. You'll break it and you'll waste a whole lot of money. If my comedy's also going downhill, I'm sorry. I'm actually very nervous. Now, next, to secure this in place, you just bring this down and boom. Your processor is in place. You're ready. Plug this bad boy in. You can play Fortnite for days. Now, here's another thing. Computers, they generate heat. Not the kind of bickering heat you have with like Kanye West when he makes a controversial tweet. No, the kind of heat that melts skins, burns cities, does a lot of other stuff as well. Keeps me warm when my feet are cold, because they're really cold right now. Now, to counteract that heat so your house doesn't burn down, you have to put in, how do I open this? A CPU fan. Look at this bad boy. It's got everything you need. It's got a fan. It's got a plug. It's got screws. You're good to go. Now here's the thing. Heat doesn't just go to you. It needs to make contact with something. So there's this thing called thermal paste. That's what's right here. I'm not going to go into depth because I'm really stretching this bit of it. So I'm going to just set this upside down and unscrew this so I can get this on the road. So I just... Okay, now, if I take this off, yes, of course, that falls behind. Like it's supposed to. Now, I remember, I stick that there, I take you, I place you on. Okay, where does this connect to? I guess it goes where it says it goes. Oh no. I can't have it any which way I want. I have to have it in a specific way, of course. You just had to go over and do me like that. You're mean, computer building people. No, all I have to do is just tighten this one a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Then I gotta tighten you a little bit. Now, when you're doing this, make sure to do crisscross, not just one at a time. Make sure to go crisscross so your fan doesn't warp and you have good contact. You're not even looking at me, I realize. Okay, just screw you in a bit. It's not going in, is it? Yup. Okay. Now that I've done this like a total pro and hopefully haven't broken anything, now we just tighten the fan. Jacob, touch another thing, and I yeet you out the window. Now let's just tighten this any which way we want. Okay, now you know it's installed good if you can pick up your entire motherboard by just the fan. I'm doing good. Let's hope nothing's broken. Now, all we need to do is take this little plug, so this thing can go spinny spin, and you plug it in. Right there. All good. Now, cable management's another thing you want to get down. You don't want your cables going every which way, or your computer could explode. So, I'm just gonna tuck this nice in here, so it's out of the way. I don't think it's out of the way, I think I have to plug something in there later, but we can worry about that when the time comes. Next. IO shield. I don't need to worry about you. SATA cable, don't need to worry about you. 2 random screws, I don't need to worry about you. Case for my CPU. Random screws and these. I might need to worry about you some other time, so I'll throw you off to the side. Okay, now, welcome to another sweet unboxing. Just listen as you hear the plastic slowly set. I doubt you can even hear that. ASMR. Okay, let's take these bad boys out of here. Now, I'm gonna break it. Bad boy, come on. You guys are supposed to like poop. Okay, we got it. Now you might have noticed something. These are white. This is black. I'm not being racist here, but the color doesn't match up. Why? Because these were $20 more if I got them in black. And this is not a budget gaming build. So, to install your RAM, you take these 2 slots and you pop it open. There's only 1 slot. There could be 2. But these little things, you want to make sure they're open. Then you take your RAM. See that little slide there, that little hole? Can you see it? I can't tell. See that little hole? You see it?
I can see it.
You want to line that up with this little notch you see right here. You see that little notch? Yeah? Now, you take that up, you line it up, and you just slide it in and push till you hear a click. There's no click. We're back. RAM, there was issues. It wasn't fitting. I think I fixed it. On with the video. Now, after a quick panic attack, we have finished everything we can for this for now. So, next, we're gonna slap it into this bad boy. So, you want to take these 2 small screws, stick them into your incredibly small jean pocket, and pop this bad boy right off. You're gonna want to do the same to a back panel back here that you can't see because there's a front panel here, so you can't. Right? See, these are my screws. They're not gonna be your screws unless you get this case. But they're mine. You pop this back panel back off, and this is gonna allow for some cable management when you install some other things. Now, you see these 9 holes here. Here is where you're going to put your motherboard, resting on top of these. These are called something that I don't remember the name of. And you're going to stick your motherboard, this thing right here. You can see the thing, right? This is going to go into that hole. It's called an I/O. But you can't just slap it in there because it could get damaged. So you got to put in an I/O shield. I'm not going to eat that because that's going to be hard to pick up. Now, gotta figure out how this is. So it's going to go like this. So I guess if I put in like this, which is supposed to go. This. That. So I just slide this bad boy into here. Right? I think I'm doing this right. But there's the issue. I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You just slide them in, right? There we go. I/O installed. We're good. And then you take your motherboard. This is very heavy. I shouldn't be carrying it like that. And you see your CPU? You want to align it with this hole right here. So you just gotta, in an angle, slide your I/O in. I'm gonna take off my watch. Okay, just pop this bad boy in right here. It's not going in all the way. That's fine. And there we go. We got it in. Good job, gamers. We've done it. We did it. Dora can go die. I hate her.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Yay! Welcome to my live
2020.
Okay, I don't have my screws. Where did I put my screws?
In your pocket. Awful.
Zip ties. We'll need those later. Small screws, I don't know if we'll need those. Large screws, I don't know if we'll need those. Dropped screws, we're gonna need those. These are the screws we're gonna need. I think there's a hole in the bag. No, there isn't. Okay. I think the bag's open. Nope. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna need a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Let's screw this in. So you're gonna wanna take these screws, find holes located variously throughout your motherboard, and just plop them in nice and gently. Screw your motherboard nice and tightly so it doesn't break and blow up. These things go off like nuclear bombs, I tell you. That's a lie. Don't listen to anything I say. I'm not a professional. It's in. Yippee-ki-yay! Now, let's get into plugging stuff in. So, you see, I've got a fan. I should probably start positioning this board so you can see it better. This table is a mess. Don't fall, Marco. I hear screw. So, there's a fan here. This fan goes spinning. It makes sure this thing doesn't blow up. Now, I gotta plug this in and various things like my power and stuff like that. So let's just untie you. Oh, I wasn't using manual. What are you talking about? I'm a god at PC building. I don't use manuals. See? Hoi oh hoi. It's all built here for you all. Look, no manual involved. There's no manual here. No manual. I'm a god. Trust me. This is the build. I know what I'm doing. Okay, now on to our next thing. We're gonna need... Hey! The power unit. Boy, so if I just take this. Now this is what we call a semi-module power supply. That means all these cords plug into things, but I don't need all these cords. So I can just plug in the necessary ones I want. And yeah, I should be showing you this. All the ones I need and leave the others till I need them later. So, now, installing a power, so I lost an SSD. Not an SSD. I got an SSD. I'm a troll. Alex, you're a good friend, I think. Now, we lift you up here, and this is where the power supply goes. I gotta actually clear off some desk space. I'm running out of room to do stuff. I stabbed myself. Owie. Oh, that's interesting. Now I know what that does. I was in the musical. Now, this is a fan, so your PC doesn't blow up. Like I said, they're like nuclear bombs. You want to make sure this is facing down, or wherever there's this serrated area so air can circulate through. Now, we just take that, make sure this side is going to be facing through this hole, and we just slide this bad boy right in there. You know, I say I'm nervous about building PCs, that they scare me. Yet I take no care whatsoever to making sure my PC stays in place. Okay, now I need screws. No, not you. Okay, which screws go in here? Back to screwing things in. Dramatic cut. Okay, so we got our power supply in there. We got the main parts plugged up. My cable management is a complete mess. But I don't care. I actually do severely care, but I don't think there's actually much I can do about it. So, next is this obnoxiously, there's probably like a smaller SATA cable. And we just gently put it down. I'm yeeting boxes that I could possibly use, and I'm gently putting down extra long cables. Why not? Everybody wants them. Now, we're gonna pop in my old hard drive baby, which I'm gonna have to wipe and get a free version of Windows 10 because I can't afford normal Windows 10. So wait, how do I insert you? Do I just... I feel like this might actually be too big, which is concerning.
It shouldn't be.
Probably is. Oh, okay, here, wait. I should probably actually have you standing up, like a normal computer. I'm probably gonna need to screw it in. I don't know. Oh yeah, I dropped that. Thank you. Wait, I think, you know, there's like an actual manual I can look at to put this in, but who needs manuals? They just slow us down, keep our imagination from flourishing. I know how to do this. Okay, I got this. Trust me, gamers. Like I said, I'm a god at this. I probably should stop saying that because then God's not gonna smite me. Who's the god now? It's Joey. You're dead. Okay, and then I just slide you back in, right? Yep. I didn't put it in the wrong way. Yeah. Boy. Now for the fun part. The thing that makes our gamer the gamer. A third party used eBay GTX 1060 6GB graphics card. This is used and it's from the third party, so very scary. Now, all I gotta do to install this is plug it in here, I guess. So we're just gonna unscrew more screws, because doesn't the world need more screws? So yes, we take this out. Now these slick areas here is where we put in our graphics card. So we pop that back like the RAM, take our graphics card, make sure it's aligned right. Oops. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Ignore the crunching sounds, that's just wires.
There we go.
Perfect. Just how God ordered. Because he expressly told me via Gmail, surprisingly. He said it's his favorite. He's like, hey Joey, build a PC. Make your friend record it. If you break anything, I will burn you alive. Okay, graphics card in. Okay, so small thing. I'm gonna need internet. So I got a Wi-Fi connector that I'm just gonna quickly slap in here because I can. And why not? I just realized I made a big mistake. I screwed this back in despite me having to unscrew. So, I've got it built. I'm gonna turn it on for the first time. I've got my overly sized monitor here that got for free and then quit my job for. And let's plug this baby in. So I'm plugging in my mouse, power button. It's on, right? The switch is on for the... Right?
No, it's not. Here.
Okay, flick it, Alex. Ready? Oh, we got power to the motherboard. We can see the lighting. You can see that, right?
Yeah. Ooh, it's got cool red lights.
Oh,
It's got a rainbow.
It's working. It's working. So, monitor, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the monitor. Okay, so, RAM's working. Graphics card's working. CPU's working. Fan is working. Okay. Copyright. Okay. I might have to. Where's the delete key? Okay, so
That's a
okay.
screensaver.
There we go. We got okay. So main UEFI version. I don't have an update, so I can't do that. Okay. Processor speed. Micro update. Total memory. 16 gigabytes. Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
DDR4. Yep. Okay. So those two are good. Yeah. So guys, that was a successful PC build. I'm gonna see if I can set this up. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry my comedy died down at the end. Don't die. Don't nuclear blow up your PC. I'll see you gamers later. Peace out.